boundary for Jishnu.
So the fielder just came off the boundary there. Long on was brought into the circle.
Sanjay and Jishnu. With a bit of hard pitch delivery that on the pads. Heading straight towards the long on. Nobody the field was inside the 30-yard circle. Score now moves to 45 for 2. Push towards the cover region. Bowler himself doing the fielding, no run there. This is the last over of the power play. Run rate is around 8 for Royal Masters. The required rate is 9 at the beginning of the innings. It is still hovering around 9. Slowly tap towards the third man, short third man. So that's enough. It is 48 for 2 in 6 overs. Royal Masters. Muthoot is batting first. Scored 180 for 4 in the 20 overs. Thanks mainly to a brilliant 92 of 55 balls by Basil Matthew.
So whereas Masters Royal CCA have lost 2 wickets, they've managed to score at a brisk pace at 8 per over. So they're still within striking distance of 9 runs per over that was required when they started off. The required run rate has marginally crept up to 9.5, which is not a problem.
Say bowling change at the pavilion end. That's going to be another boundary for Jishnu. Straying on, just softly sweeping it towards the final leg region.
Full length drifting on to leg stump. Paid the price for that.
Srinath is new bowler from pavilion end.
That is short. And lofted towards long off. Falls short of the fielder at lofted straight over the bowler's head by Sanjay. Long on fielder comes around and fields. Just a run. Tapped a short point in the quick single. The fielder didn't get his hands on it. In intended to play it to the offside, but the ball came off the inside edge towards mid-wicket, just a run. That was a short ball outside the off stump, and Jishnu made. Tries a slow one down to the point fielder.
Sharafuddin bowling far outside the off stump, giving ample room for the batsman to free their arms.
Slow one played out into the covers. That had hit, it would have been tight. It didn't. Short ball pulled down to, not a very convincing shot though, to fine leg for a single.
Sharafuddin proved to be expensive here. 24 runs from a 2 overs he bowled. Royal Masters moves to 68 for 2 after 8 overs.
They've kept the required run rate below 9.5 at all stages of the match. And Sanjay and Jishnu are chugging along comfortably. Jishnu has hit 15 and Sanjay is on 42 of 23 balls. So
It's going to be another bowling change at the pavilion end. Is it? No, it is Srinath who's continuing actually. Srinath bowling leg spin. Is on the off stump and pushed towards the covers. And coming back for a quick second. He fumbled at the deep covers.
the point across diving and hit the ball, it hit his hands and went off in a different direction. So that's an additional run. ECC is known to be a good fielding side, but we have to yet see that today. Another fumble at third man, and that's expensive. 4.
So pressure getting onto the fielders now. As Royal Masters are cruising.
74 for 2 in 8.2.
Jishnu on 30 from 17 balls. That is a reverse view from Jishnu. It was straight to the fielder.
And it went through him.
So Muthoot is known for the fielding. Making a lot of mistakes here. First one from Srinath, straying to the legs.
So Muthoot ECC seem to be a bit listless,
Seems
not
to
bowling well and making mistakes in the field. So the cover moves on to a point position, a backward point, a third man.
again a rank short ball from Srinath. Pulled towards the mid wicket. Luckily just a single. It was a rank short pitch delivery from Srinath. Right on the middle of the wicket. But the batsman unable to do more than a single. It was pulled towards the mid wicket. Bit of cramps for the
Again a short ball. Just pushed out to square leg. Square leg fielder comes in over the fence sharply and throws it back in time. It's just a single. 77 for 2 after 9 overs. Masters Royal CCA are going well here. And if Muthoot CCA doesn't do something quick, really fast, an upset seems to be on the card. So Ashokan coming on to bowl from the river end. Muthoot CCA desperately looking for wickets here. Slowing down the run rate does not seem to be an option. As Masters Royal CCA are scoring at will, not taking any undue risks. Short outside the off stump. Brilliant
so good
fielding.
stop at the backward
Wow,
point.
and a bad throw. Both the batsmen were at one end.
A diving stop at the backward point. Almost a run out.
If the ball had been thrown back to the bowler properly, that was a run out chance. So was that the opportunity Chance went begging last over. Ball was cut to point. Brilliant fielding. Both batsmen were at the same end, and all it requires is a gentle throw back to the on-striker's end. But the throw went wild, and an opportunity went begging.
So not much pressure on the batsman now because fielders are not up to the mark at the moment. The bowling also has looked very ordinary today.
Muthoot TCC, known for its bowling and fielding, have come short in both departments. So Mithun coming back, left arm orthodox. Can he pull things back for Muthoot TCCA? Shot outside the off stump. Punch to deep covers. Sanjay has been quite impressive today, as has been the case earlier in the tournament. Very assured looking batsman.
Has looked very solid and also scoring some powerful shots of medium paces as well as spinners. It's a bit short, played gently towards the third man.
Again, a poor piece of fielding. Could have been a bit more of sharp fielding, could have converted that into a run-out chance. But the third man fielder took it easy. Perhaps the misfields of the last couple of overs is preying on their minds. They look a pale shadow of themselves, Muthoot TCC.
It's going to
It's
be
a
another
superb
boundary
shot.
towards the point. Short delivery outside the off stump. No fielder in the deep there. The batsman just cutting it towards the point region. The fielder from the backward point unable to stop that.
The bowling has looked quite listless, Ramesh. A lot
Yeah,
of short deliveries outside the off stump, allowing the batsman the option to play their shots.
it's a big appeal from the bowler. He went straight to the covers. Another on the Muthoot is here looking very listless in the field now. Both the bowling and fielding are letting them down. He smashed back to the ball and is out.
Oh, that was a bit of a hard luck, driven straight back, very powerfully. It's been going really well. So that was hit by Jishnu. Powerful straight drive.
Very good. Very unfortunately run out. Ball ricocheting back to the stumps from updating the bowler's hand.
So Ashok continues from the river end.
So this is the break that Muthoot is needed.
Driven powerfully down to long on.
Again a powerful shot towards long on. Another single to Jishnu. The score and score.
So that's 100 for Muthoot, Masters Royal CCA. Poking tentatively outside the off stump, but goes out with a vacant space between point and cover. That's a run for Jackson, who's a new batsman, on the fall of Sanjay's wicket, which was an unfortunate turn of events. Short ball, pulled down to mid-wicket for a single. The bowling has left much to be desired. The lengths are not good. If Muthoot TCC has bowled far too short on this pitch. Oh, that's a brilliant catch.
So Jackson departs. Great catch at long on.
From the fence and
Diving
latching.
forward to complete the catch. So Ashok into the act now, getting his first wicket. So Jackson departs for 2. And Royal Masters are 1 out 2 for 3 in the 12th over. So 79 needed now from 8.2 overs. Muthoot DCCA is scoring 180 for 4 in the 20 overs. Basil Matthew making a fine 92 of 55 balls. The new batsman taking guard, Ashok from the Riverent. So that's a wide signal by the umpire down the leg side. The new man trying to hype it all these. Fine leg. Again down the leg side. Another wide. That's for bowling by Ashok. Straying down the leg side for the second time to the new batsman. It is Sharath. Let's push gently towards the offside. Play gently towards the leg side for a single by the new man Sharath. Opens his account. It's now all up to Jishnu to see Royal Masters through. He's playing well on 43. Srinath's. That's a faster delivery. Tucked round towards the deep square leg. Looking for a second though. Good running by Jishnu, but a poor throw from the deep.
I think the fielder got it in the air as soon as he could and couldn't get the power for a direct throw. So it turned out to be a comfortable 2 in the end.
Gently tap towards the third man for a single by Jishnu.
Sharp single.
Srinath in his third over has conceded 24 runs so far. Umpires rearranging the stumps after directed from the third man region. So in the next match, AG Savishwan will meet Muthoot Microfins is Ernakulam. In a crucial encounter, well flighted delivery from Srinath and gently tapped towards the cover region by Sharad. So match very interestingly poised here. As the faster delivery from Srinath, again tap towards the covers. Another single to end the over. Royal Masters are 110 for 4 after 13. Jishnu unbeaten on 46 so far. This is the 13th Muthoot Pappachan T20 cricket tournament conducted by Muthoot Ernakulam, played at the Rajagiri College ground, Kakinad. Today is the last day of the quarterfinal league matches, and tomorrow we'll be having two semi-finals. The final is played on Sunday, the 10th of this month. As Jishnu can turn on the corner, field from the deep running in.
Jishnu's cramping up slightly, so he's already received medical attention once. Again, slightly short. Punched off the back foot to mid wicket for a single.
Sharad is trying to give the strike back to Jishnu. He's taking some singles. Ashok continuing from the river end.
Wide ball, side the off stump.
Far to outside the off stump. He can easily turn around looking for a two there. The field is quick.
And also the fact that Jishnu's cramping a bit and is unable to run fast perhaps. Match poise slightly in favor of Royal Masters CCA.
Meanwhile, the run rate has gone above 10.
Again a piece of misfielding, but doesn't cost them anything.
For the 71 needed from the remaining 7 hours.
So unless Muthoot CCA picks up wickets, I think we're looking at staring at an upset.
I think Jishnu's wicket will be crucial here. After the exit of Sanjay, He has been the backbone of Royal Masters. And that's very uppish. Luckily, fell short of the deep fielder.
He's trying to turn it towards square leg, but the ball flew off the leading edge towards mid-on. No damage done, however. Jishnu is tiring visibly, Ramesh. Could
Yeah.
that prove to be a crucial?
He's going to be decisive in this match. That's it powerfully towards his mid-wicket region. That's a boundary. That's actually six. Signal by umpire now.
The Muthoot TCCA spinners have been bowling far too short in this match throughout, and they've paid the price for that. 110 for 4 and 13 overs, so 114, I think.
Score is now 123 for 4 in the 14th over.
Yet another misfield. Goes for 4. Driven with a angle bat. I think Jishnu holds the key to the match now. 52 from 31 balls. Just a shade over 10 runs per over.
Again, faster ball. Played back to the bowler by Jishnu. He's going to have some treatment. There's a big cramming over there.
Very crucial phase of the match. Sharafuddin, who's been rather expensive, coming back for an over. Slower one and hit over the keeper's head for went for a drive ball, took top edge and 48 to get from 29 balls. Masters Royal CCA, who were the winners of the phase 1 of this tournament, looks set on course to reach the semi-finals.
For Muthoot TCCA. just around 3-4 runs reaching that over.
That's a no ball.
So that's very poor from Sharafuddin. He has been expensive and now a no ball. So it's going to be another free hit for Jishnu. Trying to increase his pace.
Sharaf,
Overstepping.
Sharafuddin has shown a tendency to overstep in this season.
Just 40 more required now.
Oh,
Misfield at the deep covers.
that
Straight to
hit
the fielder. That's a free hit.
and went for a six.
That's extremely poor from the fielder. Their batting has actually looked very solid in this tournament. They got many big hitters. Unlike Muthoot's ZA, who's struggling to find the big shots in the final stages of their innings. Even Basil Matthews scored brilliant 92, was struggling to find his shots, to get his shots right.
Outside the off stump, the batsman tries to steer it down to third man and misses. Actually looking for the gap between third man and backward point.
Pushed gently towards the cover. Bowler himself doing the fielding now. So another single Jishnu. Royal Masters in a very comfortable position here. Muthoot is looking a very dejected lot. The bowlers are really disappointed with their bowling. And also no support from the fielders who have fumbled on so many occasions. That's again pushed towards cover point by Sharad. And another quick single taking them to 150 now.
Singles would do. The occasional boundary is sure to come. So
just 31 more required now.
Masters Royal CCA in a very, very comfortable position against the much more fancied Muthoot CCA.
That is another boundary towards the country region, hoisting him towards the country. Mithun gets the treatment this time from Jishnu. Again, almost an half volley on the stumps. And Jishnu hoisting him towards the country region. No chance for any fielder. Playing beautifully here, Jishnu. Moves to 75. Short ball gently tapped towards it. It's almost a risky single there. But well run by Sharad there.
Just 26 needed from 19 balls.
Sharad taking a bit of time to take his guard. Now Mithun gently tapped towards the point region. And just no warning single, and now they gets it. Another throw.
And another one. So that's three.
So very unnecessary that one. Nobody to back up that.
So just 21 needed from. It's 24 needed from three. That's easy as they come. In any format of the game. Forget a T20.
So now Muthoot is badly requires a couple of wickets. Maybe just to change the fortunes. An exceptionally good over now from somebody.
It's a wicket. Masters Royal CCA have looked very assured in their chase of 181. At no point has the match gotten away from them. First Sanjay, who was unfortunately run out with a brilliant 50, and then Jishnu shouldering most of the responsibility, scoring 76 of 50. Arun back from the river end. So all Masters Royal CCA needs to do is keep their heads about it, which they've done so far.
A smash towards the cover point. Another single to Jishnu.
Again outside the off stump. So the lines and lengths have not at all been good.
Arun has been the pick of the bowler, so Muthoot is CA. Has conceded just 4 runs in the first 2 overs and taking a wicket. So he's rightly brought back to the attack in the final stages of this game. Muthoot will be needing a real good spell from him now. A couple of wickets in this over. Especially that of Jishnu.
Should Muthoot CCA be bringing in a few fielders to restrict the singles? The field seems very open even now.
That's a full toss.
Oh, it's a
And
good
that's taken
catch.
a covers.
Cover.
So that's the breakthrough that Muthoot needed.
Required from 15. So I would say that the match is still firmly in favor of Masters Royal CCA. It's their game to lose.
But now with the settled batsman Jishnu gone. So is it going to be the turning point of this match? Arun is having a very good decent spell here. Already 2 wickets. And now the settled batsman Jishnu is gone. Still the fielders right on the edge of the circle. No additional pressure applied on the new batsman. Again another full toss. Straight to the mid off, who's inside the circle now. Very lucky not to concede that boundary. The fielder at long was inside the 30-yard circle.
Anandu is the new batsman. If I remember correctly, he hit 3 fours the last over when his team required 12 runs.
So there is a wide outside the off stump.
And the pressure just, whatever little pressure was built up, is gone.
Still 20 required from 14 deliveries. Sharath is now settled. He's on 19 from 11 balls.
Do you think one more wicket would make things more
Definitely
interesting?
the wicket of Sharath definitely change the match. You can see Arun. A smash towards the
Brilliant
backward
shot.
point boundary. That's going to be another. So
That's
that's
another
a very
4 backward a point. Lovely.
Ball is now pushed towards slightly left inside the circle. The third man is still a bit fine.
So just 16 runs needed now.
It's another full toss from Arun. Straight to the deep mid wicket.
Arun has bowled well actually. 13 runs from his 3 overs. Took a wicket in the first over that he bowled.
So now 15 from 12.
With Sharath still there.
Royal Masters looking poised to enter the semi-finals here.
Sharafuddin will bowl the penultimate over. It's been very expensive, 3 overs for 43. I don't know what the thought process is behind bringing him back. He's an under 16 leggy who could have been tried and over at this stage perhaps.
The captain seems to have too much trust on Sharafuddin, who is already considered 43 runs in his 3 overs. Still he is brought back to the attack at this crucial stage of the match.
Just 15 needed from 12.
Sharafuddin with his very long run-up.
Very expensive gamble this one.
He is now brought back from the pavilion end. Was bowling from the river end earlier. Tap
Pushed out a
towards.
point. 1 run.
So now it's just a matter of singles for Royal Masters. 14 from 11.
So we're looking at an upset here. Unless there is a miracle of sorts.
Muthoot is still not trying to stop those singles. The field is still well spread out for the new batsman also.
Which is a bit strange. Shows a lack of imagination on the field.
Definitely. It is well bowled by Sharafuddin, beating the batsman outside the off stump. The new man Anandu having might hear that one. Again, play
Oh,
and
yet
miss.
another hit and miss.
Say a couple of dot balls in this over. It's turning out to be very crucial for Royal Masters.
Again, Masters Royal CC Anandu putting pressure on himself. The field is widespread. Just a tap onto the offside and they get a single and bring Sharath back on strike.
So some advice from Sharath though.
So, and the field is still spread out. At least a couple of single saving positions should have been the ask for the day. But
So Sharafuddin again. Again, beautiful ball by Sharafuddin. Third time in this over.
so these are the lines and lengths that Sharath should have been bowling earlier. for a single. Will he do it on the last ball of the over, Ramesh?
We'll have to wait and see now. So he can take Scott against Sharafuddin. Again,
a repeat of 4 similar balls, swing and a miss.
So this is going to be a turnaround for Muthoot ZA. A brilliant over from Sharafuddin. Just one ball to go.
As I said, this is still Masters Royal CCA's match to lose. And they've suddenly made it interesting, needlessly.
So we'll have to say it was a brilliant move from Captain Akib Fasal to bring back Sharafuddin from the pavilion end. Was very expensive earlier.
There's still one ball to go.
Still continuous 4 dot balls at this stage.
Again, so it's an extremely good over from...
So 5 dot balls to Anandu. The match has turned upside down now. So
it's
14 required from the last over.
It's a reverse jinx. So Arun has been the pick of the bowlers, will bowl the last over. The 19th over bowled by Sharafuddin was extremely good. Just one run of that over. And Masters Royal CCA have made it interesting for themselves. Now Muthoot CCA will have the belief that they can turn this around. Cricket is a funny game, Ramesh.
So Arun into the attack. So the last over. 14 required for Royal Masters.
So third man inside the field. In the circle, long on, long off extra cover on the fence and a cover and deep cover. Backwards square leg inside the circle, fine leg inside the circle, and a mid wicket and a long on outside the circle. So the singles are there for the taking.
Arun to Sharath. That's it, high in the air. It's going to be a catch. It's a comfortable one to mid wicket. So the settled batsman Sharath is gone. Muthoot looking pretty good in the field. It's 167 for 6. Still another 14 required from 5 balls.
And there's a big conference going down with the bowler.
And most importantly, it is going to be Anandu is back on strike.
Who played out 5 balls without scoring.
So Arun getting his third wicket. He has been the pick of the Muthoot ECCA bowlers. A smash back
Brilliant
to the
ball.
bowler. So it's another dot ball.
The game on a racer's edge. Can tilt anyway. One good hit and that's a boundary. Well hit by Anantu. That was a full toss. Comfortable height. So 10 more to get.
So 3 balls remaining here.
So at this stage, Masters Royal CCA require 9 to win, 8 to tie, but there's no use in tying because they've lost higher number of wickets and as per the rules of the league format.
The team losing less number of wickets will be the winner. So the new man takes guard against Arun. That is match straight to the covers.
So,
So now 8 runs required from just one delivery.
so all Arun has to do is to keep it straight, simple.
So
Not
some
ball a
discussion in the middle now.
not ball a no ball.
All he has to do is to bowl a legitimate delivery here. Third man now pushed inside for the last delivery of this match.
And cover going out.
Muthoot is on the verge of victory. A great victory actually. It has been a great turnaround in this match.
And then it needed some pyrotechnics from Hari Krishnan at 22 run
The last over actually.
last over, which took them to 180. Masters started the chase really well, lost 2 wickets, but still kept the run rate going well. And there was a very good partnership between Sanjay, who was unfortunately run out of a straight drive ricocheting from Mithun's hands onto the stumps, and he departed for a well-made 50 plus. But Jishnu took over and scored some. How much did Jishnu score?
They scored some 77.
77.
So the second match about to commence here. AG Service Trivandrum will be meeting Muthoot Microfins is Ernakulam. Umpires for this match, Justin and Sanub. So as the first wicket falls, the very first delivery, trying to drive it towards the covers, getting an edge, and the ball flying straight to the backward point. So a great start here for Muthoot Microfin. AG Service. Sujish, left arm orthodox, getting a wicket of the very first ball. So a dream start for Muthoot Microfin here. The new man in is Sachin Baby. The batsman out is Mohammed. So now the Kerala Ranji captain Sachin Baby, very early onto the middle now. As Edge is losing the wicket of the very first ball. Sujish again from the pavilion end to Sachin Baby. Let's play it forward, push towards leg side. The bowler himself doing the fielding. Edge's office will be looking at Sachin Baby to provide them a good platform. That's a full end delivery on the pads and push towards the deep mid wicket region. So Sachin Baby opens the account, and age is 1 for 1. Now it is going to be Sachin Mohan who's going to be on strike. Yesterday, the two Sachins had a 89 run partnership for the second wicket after losing the first wicket early. Now again, it's up to them to repair the innings as Sachin Mohan faces Sujesh, losing the run up. Sujesh bowling round the stumps, push towards the long on. So both Sachins on one. Sujesh again from the pavilion end. There's a good drive towards the long on, just a single. Sujesh bowling to his field in this over. Again beating outside the off stump, Sachin Mohan. Well bowled by Sujin. So a good first over. Just 3 on the board. Both these teams beating Joel Rivers Manna in their first match. And now the winner of this match will go through to the semi-finals to be played tomorrow. The final of this tournament will be played on Sunday, starting at 10 o'clock. We'll be live on air at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday for the finals and also for the semi-finals tomorrow. Two semi-finals. Semi-finals 9:30. Final 10. Now it is going to be Sachin Baby who's on strike. The two fielders outside the circle are deep third man and deep fine leg. All others inside the circle as required in the first 6 overs of the power play. There's way down the leg side and signal wide by the umpire. AG service 3 for 1. This is the second over in progress. Sachin Baby is on strike. This is the second over in progress. Vishnu A from the river end. AG service 15 for 1. A beautiful shot from Sachin Baby for a 4 of the last delivery. Almost a full toss Right, straight back to the bowler. So that's the end of the second over. After 2 overs, Edge is obvious 15 for 1. Subish to continue from the pavilion end. Sachin Mohan is going to be on strike. Deep long on is placed on the fence and also a deep mid wicket. Played softly towards the mid wicket. So single to Sachin Mohan. Score moves to 16 for 1. Subish to Sachin Baby. Good ball on the stumps. Sachin Baby coming out and just playing it back to the bowler. Just trying to settle in Sachin Baby. Yesterday he made an explosive 66 of just 29 balls. Let's tap towards the long on for a comfortable single. Again, good bowling by Sujish on the stumps and Sachin Mohan fully forward, playing it back to the bowler. Good bowling by Sujish on the power play. It's flighted and hoisted over the long on, just eluding the fielder though. Subish again to Sachin Mohan. There's also there. That's going to be a catch, and it is gone. Sachin Mohan is gone now. Trying to hoist Subish for second time this over. So Sujish getting the second wicket. 2 overs. He has given away 11 runs and taken two important wickets. Sandeep the fielder, a bit of injury after taking that catch. He's receiving some treatment though. He's gone out. The substitute fielder has come in now. Maybe the seam of the ball struck him. It's a bit of bruise in his right hand. It's a full end ball. Sachin Baby drives it to the covers. Bit of fumble though. Vishnu is continuing from the river end. Sachin Baby very cautious. So much responsibility on Sachin Baby's shoulders now after the exit of Sachin Mohan. Tucked around the corner for a single. So Muthoot Microphone doing a good job in the power play. Already we are in the fourth over. The score is now 24 for 2. The new man Joe is on strike now. As he prepares to face him up to Vishnu. Let's send the full toss from Vishnu. He's straight to the mid-wicket boundary for a 4. So that is poor bowling from Vishnu. No fielder in the deep though, but still straying down the leg side. A comfortable full toss. Just tapping it towards the mid-wicket region. So easy boundary to Joffin, who opens his account. Vishnu is taking runs from the river end, whereas Sujish has been outstanding from the pavilion end. There is another full toss. It's straight to mid-off. Brilliant fielding by Rahul at mid-off. Saved a certain boundary. Rahul. Rahul has been helping us in organizing this tournament. Now playing for Muthoot Microphone. Making a good stop at mid-off. Now brings back Sachin Baby to strike now. A short delivery, Sachin Baby helps himself to easy 6 over deep square leg. Just smacking it over the square leg. Very short ball from Vishnu. He's just military medium. There's a good delivery on the stumps. Sachin bringing back to the bowler. So that brings us to the end of the fourth over. Sachin Baby has moved along to 14 now from 11 balls. Sujesh to continue proceedings from the pavilion end. To Jofin this time. Tap towards the bit of misfield at mid-on. And unnecessary boundary, the straight to the fielder. The fielder a bit lazy there, so conceding an easy boundary. The score moves along to 39. As it straight to the extra cover. Sujesh bowling a good line and length, not giving any room to the batsman. That's a poor delivery, that's a full toss. It's smacked over the square leg fence. It's gone over the fence and into the car parking area here. So good hit from Jofin. So poor delivery from Sujesh here. A full toss on the leg side. And Jofin hoisting him over the square leg into the car parking area. So very lucky that the ball didn't fell on some cars there. So Sujesh has been bowling well up till now. But this one was a rank bat full toss on the leg side. As well ball on the stumps. Just tap towards the cover. The bowling himself doing the fielding. So already a boundary and a 6 in this over. Play towards extra cover. Again no run. That's another full length delivery. Push towards the deep point region. There's a fielder there. So just a single again to Jofin. So just that poor delivery going for a 6. And a misfielding at the mid-on. AG service 45 for 2 after 5 overs. 46 for 2 after 5 overs. Jofin is now on 16 from just 8 deliveries. Sachin Baby is on 14. It seems to be bowling change at the river end. The next match of the day is between Masters Royal CCA Ernakulam and Team Malapi. That will be the last match of the quarterfinal league stages. Tomorrow we'll be having two semi-finals, and the final is later on the Sunday. Tapped back to the bowler by Joffin. It's driven towards the long off. So another single to Joffin. Score moves to 47 now. Sujit is offering from the river end now. Bowling over the wicket to Sachin Baby. Turn around the corner. This fielder has short mid wicket, preventing a single. So this is the last over of the power play. And Sachin Baby is clean bowled by Sujit. Missing the line completely. So very huge wicket for Muthoot Microfin. So AG Sob is losing the third wicket. It is 47 for 3 in the sixth over here. The new batsman is Sally Sampson. He's the elder brother of Sanju Samson. Sujit getting ready to bowl to Sally Sampson. It's stylishly played towards the covers by Sally Sampson. So Muthoot Microfin very much in command now. We played forward, back to the bowler. So excellent over from Sujit. Just a single and the crucial wicket of Sachin Baby. Muthoot Microfin are very much in command in this game. So at the end of the power play, AG's office are 47 for the loss of 3 wickets. Both of Sachin gone. Sachin Mohan and Sachin Baby both gone. So bowling change from the pavilion end. Sujesh has been replaced now. Joffin is on strike.